Hey everyone, are you struggling to keep sprints on track? In this video, I will show you exactly how to use Asana Calendar to plan sprints, schedule tasks, and manage deadlines step by step, with where to click and what to do. By the end, you will be able to schedule work, avoid overload, and keep your team moving. We will cover how to open a calendar, then create task for your calendar, set start due date, and make recurring work, filter for assignee, sync with Google Calendar, and balance workload. I will tell you exactly where to click so there is a no guesswork. First of all, you have to go to asana.com and sign in. So simply you have to click on get started. You can use your Google account or just a normal email address, or even you can use working email. On the left side under home, you will see my task and there's an inbox, and here you will find portfolios, there are projects, and this is your team member. So you can create a workspace. So if you manage 2 3 team at the same time, so you can create different workspace, and inside workspace you can create your different kinds of project. So this become really easy. Now, if you need a new project, click on project in this plus icon and on the left side and choose a template or blank. So for example, I will just go and click on new project, and portfolio is a collection of projects. So don't get confused. Now here you can use a template, you can import a project, or you can start directly from scratch. I would like to go with a template because of pre-made, and it helped me to reduce my work. Here you will find different kind of templates. You can find inspiration. Now here, what kind of templates you want? So depend on your work. If you have a meeting, then you can use this meeting agenda. If you're working on a product, if you're working on meetings, if you're working on sales, if you're working on marketing. So let's say I'm working on sales. Now here I'll just go and click on show more templates. Now it will show me templates regarding marketing. So here I just want something which is called creative request, or maybe a campaign management. Just for example, now here it will show what it is and what kind of helpful things it is going to provide you. Now simply you have to just go and click on use it. Now here, on which workspace you want to add it. So I want to add it in my workspace, and what will be the project name. So I will just let it be campaign management and click on create project. Now within few seconds it will create your project, so be patient. Now here, this is my entire workflow, and here I can add my campaign. So I'm pretty much sure that you already know. If you don't know, I'll quickly go through it. So here you can add your task, you can add your channels, audience, and everything, right? So once you have done this, let's say I have press enter, and this is, I can just create a task. Let's say it is in the implementation. So here I will move it in the implementation thing. Now here you have to switch to calendar view. To switch to calendar view, here you have to go and click on add tab, and here you have to click on calendar. So here you can see, if you open your project, look at the top of the page, here you can see, and you can view your entire project in a different format. So for example, this is a Kanban board, right? This is in a list section, this is in a dashboard, and here there are much more way. For example, I want to say it in a Gantt view, so I can view it in a Gantt view, right? So I hope this is pretty much easy. Now let's get back to calendar. Now if you don't see the tab, you can click on view. So for example here, and if you don't find it here, obviously most probably you will find it in the entire menu bar, but you can click on this plus icon and you will get it. If you're using a mobile, then open the project in Asana app, then tap on view icon and choose calendar. Now let's create directly from the calendar. So how to add? In calendar view, hover over the date. So for example, I want to add a task in 9th September. So this is 9th, today is 8th, the day I'm making this video right now. And here you have to click on add task or add campaign, right? This is a button. Now here you have to fill up this task. So I will just write here task. Now this is a task, press the enter, and in this way you will to create it. Now if I just go and click on it, once I have created the task, you will see from the right side corner something will open up, a new window. Now here you can assign. Obviously, if you have a big team or small team, you will assign specific work to your different team member. So this is where assign is. You can assign it. Right now I'm going to assign it to myself, right? And you can invite your team member. What's the due date? So the due date is tomorrow because I have added on 9th and today is 8th. That way they have shifted to 9. If I just click and hold and move it to 11, you can see the due date is on Thursday. So I can just click and hold and move it whatever date I want, right? Now this is project. So this is already, we know this is campaign project. You can add more projects, you can add dependencies. So it's just like similar to subtask of the main task. And here you can add more information. Now, once you have added here, this is a description, so you can add comments and you can talk to your team member regarding specific task. So it's become really easy. You can share, by the way. Let me show you. So here you can see you can share it, you can zoom it, right? You can create subtasks and you can attach files, documents, links, and you can even like it, right? I don't know why this is a like feature, but yeah, it's a cool. Now here there's a quick tip. Use short and clean task titles. For example, create 5 short videos, right, on 10th. Or you can write draft landing page copy. So it's scannable on the calendar, because scannable, it means that whoever view your calendar, whichever team member, they can easily find, oh, there's so many tasks and I can easily read it, what's the task is about. Now set start date and due date. So to set a start date, for example, this is a Monday. So if I just go and click on here you will find this due date, and here you can see there's a lot more information. So if I just close it up, there's a no new due date. So I can just put it here and I can add a start date, because by default it will only give you a due date. But if you want to add a start date, then you have to close it, right? And here let's say the start date is on 9th, which is tomorrow, and the due date is on 26th, right? So I hope this is enough to create 5 videos. Now you will see a something different change here. You can see here it started from 9th and it's going towards, let me just remove it and you can find it. So for example, you can see here this is really a long task till the end of this month. So here you can you can see here this is 26, which is Friday, right? That is the end of the month. So this is how you can create a complete task over calendar. And this is how you can add start date and due date, right? So the calendar will display the task as the bar across the date. Use start plus due to show multiple day work and avoid last minute rushes. Now you can reschedule with drag and drop. Now how to do it? So on the calendar view, click on the task and drag it to the new date. I think we have, which I've already shown you. So for example, let's say I will just create a task 2. Now, if you want to directly set a due date on 23rd, so I can just click and hold and move it on the 23rd. Now, if I just go and click on here, you can see there's already a due date, right? So Asana updates the start due date automatically and notify assignee. So if you have assigned this task and let's say the admin have moved the task to here, automatically a new email will be generated and automatically it will send to the assignee who is responsible to do this specific task. So you don't need to comment anything, automatically they will come to know. Right, now create recurring tasks. So how, for example, every start of the week, if you want a task which will keep recurring every start of the week, so you can create it. So open the task. So for example, this is, let's say I'll just write here rec task 1, right, today. Now here open the task and let's say double click on it. Now here this is a due date. So here you have to select, for example, close it. I click on here and here you will find this add time, and here you can see set to repeat. So I can just go and click on set to repeat. Now automatically it will start select Monday. If you want to go with Tuesday, then here you can select Tuesday, right? So it's completely up to you. For example, if it is a Tuesday, then you can set it here Tuesday and automatically it will start showing up on the Tuesday. Let's say there are 2 days, so you can set it in this way, right? I hope this is really easy to identify. Now in this way, you can see here every Tuesday this task is created. So this is a 16th of September. Now this is 24th of September. So every Tuesday you will find it. So I hope this is clear. Now how you can filter the calendar, how to see only what matters. So at the top right of the calendar, here you will find this option of filter, right? Beside the options and between weeks and options, you will find this option of, and here you can just go and click on add filter. So you can filter by assignee. So for example, I want to check the task of only Ron. So here it will show me the task of only Ron, which is you can see here, right? So there's a lot different ways to filter, and you can use this filter to make sure the task which will only shown which is really important to you. To see only a tag or custom field, click search filter. So you can search for it, you can add filter for it, choose the field and the values. This help when you are balancing work or preparing stand-ups. Now you can use custom field and tags for color and clarity. I will show you. So you have to just go and click on customize, and here you will find this option of customize, which is basically this is the webinar. You can add your channel, you can add your audience, your budget, actual, and everything, right? So these are the fields which you have to fill up it. You can drop down like type, design, QA, and assign colors. Now I have created some labels, so I can just go and click on it. Let's say it is in the implementation, so automatically the color will change, because as you can see here, now this task is in the implementation. Now I will just move it to the review, and if I just go back to calendar, you can see here the color has been changed. So in this way you can use it, and it's really easy. Now you can sync Asana Calendar to with your Google Calendar. So in the project header, click the three dot menu. One more thing which I forgot to inform. So before connecting with your Google Calendar, this is your customize menu. Now here you can create your fields. So basically this is a fields, right? And here you can create as more as you want, and you can add colors and different things. So it's a completely up to you. So let me just make the save changes, and here you can just add more. So this project, just go and click on add, and here you will find more option. You can use AI. That is a different topic, so let me know if you want a separate video on it. I will make it, or I can help you in the comment section. Now let's get back to connecting with your Google Calendar. To add it, you have to just go and click on your workspace. Now here you will find these settings. Now go to your settings. Now here you will find application. Now here you can connect Slack, Gmail, and Microsoft Team. So if you're using a Microsoft Calendar, then you can use Microsoft Team, or you can use Gmail. By the way, Asana support a lot more application. So to add my Google Calendar, I have to just go and add my Google email. So first of all, I have to make sure that I install, and here once I just go and click on install, a new window will open up. I have to select my email address to connect it. So once you connect it, automatically it will ask you the access which you have to give, and just go and click on allow, and now it's done. So this is how you can do this, and this is where you will find all this Asana application which is integrated. Now here you have to search for calendar if you want to just add your specific Google Calendar, nothing else. Now I have the last method I have shown you how you can connect your Gmail. Right now if I just refresh this out, automatically it will show that I have connected my Gmail. Let me take you to my settings in the app, and here you can see, oh, so this is how you can connect it, and automatic now it's got connected. But if you want to just connect your Google Calendar, you have to go and click on connect to Google Calendar and follow the steps very carefully. Now click on allow. It will take few minutes to get connect, and now it will give you an option. So now you have to select your email address and just go and click on continue. Now you can see it's taking the permission to add your Google Calendar, and in just few seconds your Google Calendar will be get connected. You will also receive an email regarding it. Now the next thing is that is a balanced workload. So if you have a Asana workload feature, maybe it could be a business or enterprise. Now you can just go to your portfolios. Now open your project portfolio, select workload to see team capacity bars. If you don't have workload, filter calendar by each team member, and you can filter by assignee and visually scan for heavy days. Drag tasks to even out the weeks. You can start off the week planning. So there's a practical step-by-step solution. So every Monday, open the project calendar, filter by incomplete reviews, task for the weeks, drag tasks to balance across team member. You can set 15-minute planning blocks. So these are the my advices, but it's completely up to you. Now this I hope you found this video very useful, and if you did, make sure to like this video and subscribe.